Hi everyone, welcome back to Pocket Panda. My name is Jasmine and on my channel we do things all cash budgeting based on the zero-based budget. So today's video is very late. I am very behind on all the videos that I wanted to do due to work, but better late than never. So originally on my last video, I mentioned that I received a $500 bonus pay for my first pay of April. And I only got to the bank tonight to withdraw the money. Luckily, we have these things called smart ATMs here where we can choose the denominations. However, you cannot withdraw $5 notes. I wish you could, because that would make my life a lot easier and also my savings challenges a lot easier, but I don't have time to go to the bank and our banks aren't open on the Sunday. So that's all right. We're going to make do with what we have. So as I mentioned, I only pulled the money out tonight. So I also had to stop at the grocery store to get my dog Goliath his food, a few bits and bobs for groceries, and that $50 that I allocated myself to spend, I did spend a little bit today as well, just getting some equipment for filming. So, and I also had to get some more black ink for my printer because I didn't realize I had none at all. So I had to go get that. Funny story with that one. It said out of stock online, but I winged it, went up to the service desk and I said, this is a long shot because it says it's not available and it's not on the shelf. But do you by any chance have this ink, which is the HP 68 black ink? That's what I use for my printer. And she opened her drawer and there was one left, and oh my God, it was just meant to be. So that really made, that small thing made my day. So I was able to print off some savings challenges that I wanted to incorporate into my Freebie Friday, which is going to be very late, 1 or 2 days late to that one, but again, better late than never. So because I did spend a little bit from my cash envelopes, things are going to be a little bit different. So what I have here is not the original $500. That $30 that was going to Tango Energy has already been transferred into that account and credited. So that is really good. I do have some, just grabbing them off to the side here. I do have some coins that I need to pop into my little coin boxes that I have off to the side here before we get started into the cash stuffing video. So I'm just going to pop this money to the side for a moment. So I'm not actually going to count this. I don't use coins when I'm paying for things because I'm trying to save up as much money as I can. So I was thinking of filling these up. So this one, it's very hard to get off. There we go. So this little Petey Panda is this one. He holds all of my silvers. So that's all I have for that. Sorry if the table rocks. I still don't have a proper stand. I did buy one. However, I don't think it's going to work for this unless I get a different attachment for the top. So I don't know if I can use that. Something I will check out later, I guess. So that's that. I'm going to pop that one to the side and pop all these to the side because we do not need them for this particular video. And then this cute little guy, hopefully you can see him. Probably not fully in frame. I'm a bit zoomed in at the moment. But let's see if I can zoom out a little bit for you. Yes, so this little guy is, I don't have a name for him, so if you have a name suggestion, please leave it down in the comment section below. Don't have a name yet, but we will find you one, I promise. So this guy gets all of my gold coins. Again, not going to count how many coins are here today. But I just wanted to get these coins out of the way so that I can clear up my desk, and then we can get into the actual cash stuffing. So I'm going to pop him over to the side as well. Okay, now we can get started into the actual cash stuffing part of the video. So I have here in cash $350. That's because, as I mentioned, I did spend some from my cash envelopes. So what I'm going to do is bring out my handy dandy calculator. Turn him on, and hopefully you can see that. I'm sorry about the lighting. It is nighttime here, so it is what it is, unfortunately. So in $5 notes, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So 30 in $5 notes. In $10 notes, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, so 180 in $10 notes. I got given the dodgiest $5 notes, by the way, from the machine. They were all bent and I tried to fix them, but our money's plastic, so it's hard to fix that without pressing it down with a heavy book or something. But anyway, moving on, we have $20 notes now. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 120, 140. And I'm just going to count that again because I don't know if I did that right. I think one of them might have stuck. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. No, that's correct. And we got heaps of old notes this time. I haven't seen an old $20 bill in a while. Yeah. Okay. So that is that. So I didn't add that, did I? No. Plus 140 for the $20 notes equals 350, which is what I was stating that we are cash budgeting today. So pop this calculator off to the side now, and I'm also going to try and maneuver this so it's still in the frame. Still working out my layout. I'm very new to this still, so it's a work in progress. I think once I figure out how to properly have my camera set up, it would be a lot easier. And I'm going to move these flowers a little bit because they are in the way. There we go. That's all right. That's a bit better. So this is my everyday binder. I keep this in my purse or handbag, whatever you want to call it. And this holds all of my cash envelopes. I apologize for all the dents in it and scratches. It's very much used and very old as well. It's even got the little marks from the binder in here. So I have my little cheat sheet off to the side that lets me know what I am putting in here today. So for my cash envelopes, grocery is getting $20. So popping $20 into this one. And don't mind the yucky looking sticker that's stuck here. I have to get some eucalyptus oil to try and get that one off. So 20 in groceries remaining. Petrol will be getting $20. Goodness gracious, get open. So 20 going into petrol. Me, myself, and I am receiving, trying to work it out, sorry, $10. So that's all I have left of that $50 that I allocated myself. And, oh, nope, I lied. That's not going to me. I was about to say, I thought I spent that tonight when I got the ink and the other piece for my camera stand tonight. So that $10 is actually going to Goliath. I was going to say, I didn't think I spent the whole 50 on him yet. So he's got $10 in there, just in case he needs any more treats. But I did stock up on his special food and all of his treats for half price, which was fantastic. I love a bargain. So it was a good night for that. And then Buffer will be getting nothing. That's just an old receipt that I do need to get rid of. I will pop all of my receipts from everything else that I spent today into the Buffer. That's where I usually would keep my receipts anyway, until I can get another envelope to pop receipts in. So yeah, that is that. So that one can now go away. So pop it back over here, trying not to knock my vase over. And then next, just checking on my cheat sheet over here. So as I mentioned, $30 went into Tango, so that's been credited to my electricity account. And next up, we have sinking funds. So I will just grab that binder and be right back. And we are back. I had to take a little break to help my dog, who dropped his treat down the back of the bed. So I had to do a little adventure to get that. If you can hear him pitter-pattering around the back, just ignore it. He's having his zoomy hour. So I have my sinking funds here now. So I am currently in the middle of making envelopes for these. So for now, this is what we are working with. So I have 4. Beauty is going to be getting $10. Clothing is also going to be getting $10. Medical, $10 for that one. I put these all the wrong way. Gifts is going to be receiving $10. Staycation is going to be receiving a whopping $20. I'd really like to bump that up over the next 2 months so I can go away for a weekend. Doesn't have to even be expensive. It would just be nice to go away somewhere. Maybe even Mornington Peninsula. I don't know. That's just across the bay for me. But a getaway is a getaway. So pharmacy, $10 for that one. Grocery Buffer is going to also be getting $10 today. And Rainbow is going to receive $20. So that is my makeshift sinking funds done and dusted. So I'll pop that one just probably at the back here for now, because like I mentioned, I need to make envelopes. And next up we have the savings challenges, which is our last thing on our to-do list. So if my calculations are right, there should be $90 for Freebie Friday, $90 for Mini Monday, and $20 for Tiny Tuesday. So Tiny Tuesday will be getting $20, so I'll pop that to the side just here. Freebie Friday is getting 90, so 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90. And I will count that again to make sure I did that correct. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 for Freebie Friday, which will be the video after this one. And I should have $90 remaining, hopefully. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, and 90. Oh, I am so relieved and so happy that that all worked out. I have never done a cash stuffing video before, or even attempted to do one. So this is very exciting that on my first ever pay cash stuffing with me video, the math is mathing. So that is awesome. So this one is going to Mini Mondays. So I am going to grab a little paper clip. I got these from Temu. They're so cute. It was like $1.70 for a pack of 10, I think. And they're nice big ones too. So I reckon they're going to be pretty good for the bigger bundles of cash. So that is the money for Freebie Friday. And then we had our Mini Monday money, which I will also paperclip for now, just to keep it all together so I don't have to recount everything. Oh, my heart was beating so fast as I was counting that money, just because I was so anxious that I'd stuffed it up somehow. And then the Tiny Tuesday, $20. I think I'm going to stick to doing $20 for Tiny Tuesdays. Yeah, $20 to $30, just depending. If I have money left over from the previous week's pay, I will incorporate it into the savings challenges somehow. Not sure how I'm going to do that, or if it's going to be a separate video. It just depends, because if it's only a little bit of money, I will probably pop it into the Tiny Tuesday. But if it goes over $30, I will pop it into one of the other 2 challenges that I'll do during the week. So that is all done and dusted for the first pay of April. We have now cash stuffed the $350, and excellent. Feeling happy, feeling good. Math was mathing, that's all that matters. So that is everything done and dusted. As I mentioned, the next video will be about Freebie Friday. I am so excited to start these games, guys. You have no idea. I have been hanging for it since waking up and going to work at 5 a.m. this morning. I have just had these games on my mind all day because I'm so excited to play them. So thank you so much if you have stuck around to the end with me. If you liked this video, make sure to leave a like. I would love a comment if you would like to leave one. Let's get to know each other. But until next time, thank you again for watching, and I hope you have a lovely night or day wherever you are. Bye.